Hello, so welcome once again to Football Manager. I'm Morcar, and something's really been bothering me, which is if we have a look at these results here, um, sometimes we win convincingly or just about win, but there's also times where I've been losing games where really you'd think, well, we should win that. Huddersfield, Norwich at home. This Blackburn result here, Reading, um, and I've been looking back at some footage of some of these games. The recordings that I've made, and I've been trying to figure out like what has been going wrong. So, essentially, what's been going wrong is that this formation I'm playing here, 4-2-3-1, is the formation that almost every team in the league is playing. And if you remember, when I changed the tactics, we made it so that we're essentially playing like a mini Barcelona or something, short passing, playing out of defence, etc. And the problem is that I'm sick of my players being caught on the hop, especially when Gaza and Amiens make those long runs and they the opposition knock a ball in here, and we're caught basically with the ball coming. Maybe the fullback is caught out on the retreat, and they slip through the fullback and the centre back, and I noticed quite a few goals came from that sort of position. So I'm going to make the team a bit more defensive in general. We're not going to be working the ball into the box anymore. I want to whip the crosses in, and rather than I want to focus the balls down the flanks. Okay, and then the most important thing, we're going to keep the passing shorter because I think I've bought players who are good on the ball, who can pass. So we're going to keep on passing to feet. That's fine. The problem comes in these areas here when we're out of possession. What happens? I want them to counter press, and I want them to play on the counter in general. And I want to distribute the balls to both the flanks. Maybe use a short kick. Short kick out to the flanks. This is what we want to be doing. Another important thing, I think, is that I know I've stopped the overlaps, but even more than that, I'm going to make both of the fullbacks hold their position a bit more by giving them a defend order rather than a support order, and even I'm contemplating giving them a no, I'm going to give them a defend order, not make them no nonsense fullbacks, but just defense. Play on the counter like this, and when we're out of possession, I want to make this defensive line a bit deeper, and I want to bring the line of engagement back a little bit as well. Maybe here, something like that. There we go. So we're going to play deeper. We're still going to keep this short passing game because I think it suits my players. But the idea is that we're going to be hitting them on the counter, and the approach is going to be cautious. This is what I want to do. So there are quite a few defend orders in the team, but so be it, as it were. Then we have a decision as to what to do in this. Do we have this player as the Makalele, as a purely defensive player, the anchor man, or do we have him as an Andre Pirlo? And I think that Andre Martin's here, passing 16, he can play deep. I think he can be my Andre Pirlo or my Dimitri Albertini or my Joseph Guardiola. He can play as a deep lying playmaker like that with a support order. And he will be assisted by Badu, who will play as a ball-winning midfielder, as a destroyer in there. And then he will play alongside a box-to-box player. Who can I put in there? Tavares, maybe? Is he any good as a... What's his stats like? His work rate is a bit low for my tastes. Who can play as a box-to-box midfielder? See, maybe I shouldn't have sold Montari. Joe Allen. Maybe this could be his comeback. Because look, Joe Allen has work rate 16. What does he work best as? Box-to-box midfielder. So it's really Joe Allen who should be playing in here with the support order. And then these guys are just out and out wingers. Yeah, out and out wingers, Lowe and Gray. Could play Sims there. What's Sims best? Yes, Sims is an out and out winger. Gray is an out and out winger with Moreno up top as a target man. Or we could play Daniel Sturridge, I guess, as a could play him as deep lying forward. What's he best at? What does it say he's best at? Deep lying forward. Right, let's try Sturridge as a deep lying forward on his own up there. See how this works, because should be interesting the way that works. And then we can always bring on Moreno as a target man, or one of the other strikers to give us different options. But I'm truly sick of being hit on the break by them, so I'm going to hit them on the break instead, even if it means giving up a bit of possession. You resist playing a Houghton's been sacked by Forest. Hopefully Morcar is not next. Looks like Phil Neville does not want to go to Forest. Now Coventry. Coventry, I'm assuming, do play 4-2-3-1, because every bloody team plays 4-2-3-1. It'd be ironic if they don't. If we had Coventry. There you go, they do. They play 4-2-3-1. So, yeah. The only other thing I want to look at very quickly is, what are the orders on these centre-backs? He should be a stopper. Maybe we'll make him cover. So Sadiq as the stop, Sadiq as the Costa Curta, and Bennett as the Baresi. Obviously they're nowhere near as good as those two, but you know, the idea is what counts. This should be a lot more solid then as a defensive unit. And then the idea is we want to quickly transition into the counter. As soon as we win possession back, we're looking to set that off. Urgent out of possession. Structured team. Disciplined. Tactically astute. He wants me to play more attacking, but I'm not going to. I want to play this way. I'm absolutely sick to death of them hitting me on the counter. Let's just double check for fitness. Gray is a fitness concern, so let's bring in Low then. Let's bring in Low. All right, let's do this. Hopefully this will work. If not, I'm probably out of a job, so... Don't want to concede so many sloppy bloody goals. And I think it was because of the overlapping full-backs and the overall structure of the side and the lack of countering, really. Sadiq. Martins. Amian. See, look, he's not overlapping. Note, just keeping his position in his shape. Back to Amian. Playing as a much more conventional, old-fashioned fullback. Bennett. Low bursts forward. Daniel Sturridge. Okay, this is positive. It's looking good so far. Let's make sure I'm recording here. Indeed. Okay, Grazio should be keeping his shape. Yeah, it's made it a lot more difficult for them to attack. They're not finding any space. That was the problem. They were finding far too much space. Scoring too easily. Do need to be making more of these set pieces though, if we're going to play like this. I'm happy with it like this. It doesn't have to be, you know, 100 goals or anything. Just as long as we're not conceding stupid bloody chances all the time. Rather be harder to beat than, you know, just nick a goal here and there. Mourinho style. Can't all be Barcelona. Sometimes you have to play like Sam Allardyce. Morcar's going to be like Sam Allardyce from now on. Good tackle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Piss me off. We're chasing the game now, so we have to flip into this mode. Come on, Lanzini. Whips in the cross. Absolutely goes nowhere. Jimenez. Amian. To Jimenez. Sadiq. All the way back to the keeper. Sadiq. Sturridge. Daniel Sturridge. This is low. Lanzini, this is Lewis. Jimenez. Jimenez. Good tackle by Badu. This is Amian. To Low. Josh Sims. Penalty. That's a penalty. Jimenez with the penalty here. Good goal. Good goal. First ever goal for Jimenez. Might stay playing in this very attacking way to try to take the game. Who needs treatment? Low is injured. Corner. Jimenez with the corner. Badu. Last throw of the dice then. This is Masonda. Amian. Sims! Ah, Josh Sims in the final seconds of the game. Oh. Oh, that's brilliant. That's absolutely divine. Score the very last minute. Great character from Swansea to come back from 1-0 down. Good result. Although I will note I won with my old tactics, not with my new tactics. Still, there's the grain of something true that I've stumbled on here, which is that the way this team is set up here is wrong with the overlapping fullbacks. I don't want them overlapping. They can keep the support order, but not with the full-on overlaps, I don't think. I also think that we need to be countering and pressing here, and I think that this line needs to be a bit lower, and that we need to be defending a bit deeper, even when we're playing in that way, like that. Yeah. Yes. And the same here, slightly lower line of engagement. So the basic idea, I think, now is that I'm going to play like this away. I'm going to play like this away, and I'm going to play like this at home. You just 4-4-2 is more situational. That's my kind of much more attacking lineup to play 4-4-2. Yeah, that's a much more attacking way of playing there. So this is my most defensive. This is my kind of at home. This is away. This is for emergencies. Okay, so with all of that said, I think the next game is away. It's a Bristol City, so we're gonna play like this again with see if Corey Smith is back. Mid-table clash. How is the 55% of fans do not want Morcar sacked, so there we go. Some fans around. Morris is out injured. Ideally, I'd like Gray, if he's back, to play on the right. Oh no, Bristol City's at home. Stoke is away. Okay. Robbie Fowler has taken over at Luton. Fat, coked up Robbie. Okay, so we're going to play at home. So I want to play then with Sturridge just as an advanced forward. Let's call it that. Martins will play as the deep lying playmaker. Lanzini will play in the hole. Gray, Sims, Sturridge with Joe Allen as the ball-winning midfielder. That ought to do us. Could be more cars last. Yeah, they say that every game. Let me guess. Bristol City playing a 4-2-3-1. Yep, sure enough, they do. Playing a 4-2-3-1. Just save it before. And oh yeah, the one thing I did want to do just very quickly is do this business with the stopper and the cover. Yes. Okay. Should make that. Sorry for fussing about, but yeah. Okay. Lanzini. Powering through the middle, Lanzini. Sturridge. Gaza with the throw in. This is... oh shit. All that talk of counter-attacking and they hit me on the counter, look. Simple through ball. Bullshit. Lanzini. Daniel Sturridge. Martins. Martins to Sims to Lanzini. Corner kick. Sims. Here they are on the counter again, look. Amian there. Last man back. Here's Gray. Come on, we can take this Bristol City side. They're a bunch of jobbers. Here's Sturridge. Fucking hell, Sturridge. Fucking shit. Corner from Gaza. Amian's the last man back again. Here's Lanzini. This is Andre Martins to Gaza. Lanzini. Andre Martins linking up well there in the midfield. Andre Gray. Andre Gray. Lanzini now. Lanzini. Can he get a ball in? Can he? That's a penalty! That's a penalty, referee! Andre Gray to take the penalty. Good. Come back. It's another long ball from Bristol, but Andre Martins has it. Threads it through to Lanzini, who's causing a lot of problems for Bristol. It's Lanzini. It's closed down by Moore. Only as far as Amian. Been better from Swansea after going one behind. They were caught on the break. This is Amian with a throw-in. Here's Lanzini. Sturridge to Martins. Kick off for the second half. It's Sadiq to Gaza. It's it back to Rafael Cabral. He's been a good keeper between the sticks for Swansea this season. Into Andre Martins. Gaza to Josh Sims, and Josh Sims has found himself a little bit of space, but shut out by Bristol. Walker looks to be thinking about making some substitutions. Looks like Daniel Sturridge is coming off and Neked is coming on. Or Nesid. This is Greg Gaza to Lanzini. Josh Sims. Sims with a mazy run. It's got as far as Andre Gray. Couldn't find Nessid. Amian with the ball out. Nessid. He's found Andre Gray, but Mora's there to steal the ball off him. Walker's looking to make a few more changes here. Josh Sims is going to come off and Jamal Lowe is coming on. Corner kick. Corner kick. Lanzini with the free kick. Corner kick. Good shot from Lanzini. Not scoring with enough headers for my tastes. Bristol City attack here, and it's Andre Gray to Martins. Mora. Safe hands from Raphael. Straight to Fulton. I don't know what that kick was from Raphael. Corner kick for Bristol. 4 minutes of added time. Of course, the Swans scored deep in injury time last time. They've got a corner here in the 91st minute of the game. Could we see a repeat of what happened last time? Here's Garza. Oh, Wells has picked up on the spare ball. Tactical foul from Lowe there. Picked up a yellow for his sins. Looks like that's going to be all she wrote. 1-1 is probably a fair reflection of the game. You won't be too disappointed with 1-1. Could have been more. But on balance, probably Bristol deserve to hold Swansea to a draw there. They're up to 11th in the league. All right, so I there's actually been over a day between I had to stop, and now I've come back. So this is why you're seeing this. So we're carrying on with this episode, but in my time, it's almost a day later. And if you remember, I talked about changing tactics. Let's have a look. We talked about changing tactics here. We lined up. Yes. Was it against Coventry? Yes. We talked about playing this more defensive game, but then reverted to the 4-2-3-1. But we're going to be playing this tactic away. I'm going to be playing this tactic at home. Okay. Making sure that we've got all of the correct attributes. Yes. So we're going to be playing this formation. Let's play Moreno up front. Martins as the Pirlo. Whether he's good enough to play in that role is yet to be seen, but seems to be doing all right so far. Could play Lanzini in the middle there. Could play Lanzini there. Allen. Is Badu back? No. Could play Joe Allen as a much more conventional DM. No, he's better as the box to box. Well, he's actually not very good at anything, is he? Maybe his Joe Allen's skills have diminished, but he's got the right. He's got the right kind of stats for the role. Let's have a look at Tavares. Who could play in the hole there? Is Corey Smith back? Just get him to sit as an anchor man, ball winning midfielder. There we go. If Smith is not fit, we'll have to play someone else there. Just find a way to get Lanzini in the team, because I think I prefer Lanzini to Martins as a playmaker. So I'll have to abandon the Pirlo idea. We'll just play with a more kind of Makalele DM. Smith expected to return in 1 day. Okay. Well, that's today then. I mean, with Smith and Allen, we gain work rate and some aggression and some grit in the midfield at the expense of some technical talent and passing. But I think that's all right. And I will just double check. Who's better at tackling? Corey Smith, tackling 13, high work rate, or Tavares, tackling 12. Okay, it's not much in it. It's not much in it actually. Ryan Bennett is tired. Could give Bennett the game off. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's give Bennett the game off. Can Barilla play centre back? Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't fancy him as centre-back at all. Let's try Kabingo. Gonna play him as a ball playing. Okay. But then there's the option also of... Where is he? Porteous. Ball playing defender with the cover option. Yeah, let's go with Ryan Porteous. He's the best option, I reckon. Burla can come on if need be. We've also got Cabango. Don't need all. Okay, there's a lot of attacking options on the bench. Hopefully Stoke away. It's a sort of game should be winning, really. Gonna have a look at who they've got. Seem to remember they've got decent player aging, but who do they have? Seem to have lost my cursor a minute. What's going on? Alright, so we're back. This is some hours later, but obviously you wouldn't notice anything. My computer froze basically, and then I had to go and do something, and I wasn't able to get back to my computer for several hours. I have made one discovery since I've been away, though, which is I wanted to know how to man mark, and apparently you have to, it's a bit counterintuitive, but you have to press on their shirt here, and then it's in instructions, and I can find a player to mark in here. And there is somebody I want to mark for Stoke, which is John Obi Mikel, and I want to mark him tighter. And I also want to mark their Jordan Thompson, their attacking midfielder, who need to be tightly closed down too, basically at all times. And what I'm hoping to do here is if we mark these two players out of the game, they won't be able to get anything going, is the hope, at least, anyway. So let's see how that works out with my new slightly more defensive team. Moreno's not quite match fit, so why don't we play Daniel Sturridge up front instead as an advanced forward? See how that goes. So yeah, I was looking for a way to man mark before, if you recall, and couldn't figure out how to do it. But now I've discovered it. This tactically should make a bit of difference, I'm hoping. So Stoke kick off. Here is Sutar to Klukas. Gray wins back the ball. This is Amian. They've got the fullbacks staying back as conventional fullbacks now. Garza with the free with the corner to Gray. Hits it out to Joe Allen. Back to Garza. Over to Sadiq. Joe Allen. This is Lanzini. Josh Sims. Gray. Lanzini. Ooh. Comes off the post. It's a great chance. Brown for Stoke. Out to Norton. Greg Garza wins it. Still they carry on. Good defending from Swansea. Corner kick. Amian with a throw to Andre Gray. It's dispossessed by Norrington Davis. It's Klukas. Norrington Davis to Suter. John Obi Mikel. Long ball to Brown on the right. Found himself in a bit of space. This is Raphael. Hits it long for Sturridge. Only finds Suter. This is Klukas. Klukas. Lanzini hit the post earlier, and that was a good chance. This is Lanzini. He finds Daniel Sturridge. Through to Gray. Off the defender. This is Porteous. Amian. Andre Gray. Lanzini to Daniel Sturridge. Lanzini. Morcar's man marking tactics have been working so far. We haven't seen a peep out of Mikel or Thompson. This is Smith. To Joe Allen. Hits it for Andre Gray. This is Andre Gray. Andre Gray with another cross. Daniel Sturridge. Trying to find the keeper. Should have put that away, really. Another good chance goes begging. This is Raphael to Porteous. Amian. To Porteous. Back to Amian. To Connor Smith. Corey Smith, Lanzini. Over to Josh Sims. Oh, a hell of a ball from Lanzini. And Josh Sims now with the defence in front of him. Can he get a cross in? Finds Lanzini. That'll be a corner. Garza with the corner. Hits it short for Gray. I don't know why he's taking such short corners at the moment. Let's have a look at that. Why is Greg Garza taking short corners? Did I tell you to do that? I want to take away that short option. I don't want him to do that. So I'm going to stop him doing it. Morcar will be happy to keep Stoke to 0-0. His tactics are working. This is Porteous. Andre Gray on the right. Blistering place of Andre Gray. Lucas has just inch perfect tackle. Lanzini with a free kick. Ooh. Yeah, it hit the post again there. Norton. This is Bath to Cousins. Brown. Gets the ball back off Cousins. Gaza. This is Lanzini. Sadiq. Lanzini with the ball now to Josh Sims. Can they do something here? Swansea on the counter. It's Josh Sims through to Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge! Lost the ball. Should have been a goal. I think Morcar's lost patience with Daniel Sturridge. He's going to bring on Neckhead. The conventional target man. This is Joe Allen. Lanzini. Lanzini. This is Josh Sims. And that is not going to trouble anybody. Nessid has come on. Sadiq with a header. It's found Bath. Well, I think this new kind of more defensive, disciplined Swansea will make their manager happy, if not the fans. Because Morcar said he wanted to shore up the leaky defence. And his game plan's been working. This is Lanzini with a free kick. Just hit the wall. And they've kept Thompson and Mikel extremely quiet to win the midfield battle. There's Thompson. Starting a counter-attack now. Smith in. Smith's going to have to... had a great match, marking Thompson out of the game. Tavares is going to have to come on. This is Tavares with a free kick now. It's gone over. Nessid with a header. Jimenez on for Lanzini. Tavares. It's not going to trouble the keeper at all. Jimenez just for the last few minutes of the game. Lanzini's had a good game in the midfield. This is Jimenez. But 0-0. That is better than a loss, and I think from Morcar's point of view, he wants to make sure that the team can get through games without conceding. There's a kind of new discipline. He's talked about a new discipline. And a draw is absolutely fine. There were many positives in the game. Allen played well. Back in the manager's good books. Corey Smith had a fantastic game, marking Thompson out. They basically nullified the Stoke midfield. The game plan worked, and if it wasn't for the finishing of some of the Swansea players, they would have won. So there was some positives to draw there, for sure. So let's save that. Next game is Middlesbrough at home. And we're going to be wanting to change the shape of the team because we're going to be playing like this at home and like this away, and then like that in emergency situations. So, I mean, I quite like the way that Smith and Allen played in that game, to be honest. Two defensive midfielders and Lanzini up top there will make Lanzini a advanced playmaker. Let's just have a look though at the opposition. They play with a 4-3-3 like that. What sort of player is this? Is Freud Baccarou? He's a box-to-box midfielder. Tavernier is a doesn't look a particularly good player. And Morsey, he's a ball-winning defence, so we may not need to do the marking, but we'll see. Two destroyers in there, playing side by side. I want to make sure that Joe Allen is not on the transfer. Yeah, let's take him off the transfer list. We don't want to sell him anymore. Quite like this partnership all of a sudden. I liked what they did in that last game. We'll keep everything else the same. Bring back Ryan Bennett. Maybe not actually. Just put him on the bench there. Badu is back. Maybe we want Badu on the bench as well. Give the Smith and Allen partnership another run out, I think. And our forwards are literally useless. I agree with that. Should have won that game, really. Fans don't want me sacked. I mean, if we had one clinical striker who could just put the ball away, I would have won that game 1-2-0. You know, definitely the better team. Just pointing that we didn't win. Lanzini's out for this game. Not a big problem though, because we can always just play Jimenez in exactly the same role. That's the virtue of having two players for every position. I'm losing patience with Daniel Sturridge, to be honest. He's been just as useless as Nicholas Bentner, to be honest. Maybe I'll play Moreno up front instead. Moreno match fit? Fuck it, I'm going to play with Moreno up front instead. I trust him to score more. Even though he hasn't scored in God knows how many games. When was the last time Moreno scored? I don't think Daniel Sturridge has ever scored for me. So let's just have a look at who my strikers a minute. Neked has not scored in 7 appearances. He hasn't started yet. Moreno, the last time he scored was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He hasn't scored basically since just after Christmas. And we're now in March. Daniel Sturridge has scored 1 goal. Do you know what? I hate them all. I think I'm going to play with Jamal Lowe up front. How about that? How about just playing with Jamal Lowe as the striker? Or Andre Gray. Andre Gray scores. Let's have a look at Andre Gray a minute. Do you know what? I might just play with Andre Gray up front. Fuck it. Play with Lowe on the right wing and Andre Gray up front. Play Andre Gray as an advanced forward. Pressing forward as they call it. That'll do us. Fuck all my strikers. This may actually pay off. Yeah. Gonna play with Andre Gray up front. See how this goes. Just have a quick look at them a minute. Do we want mark anyone? No, let's leave them be. Let's leave them be. Mendes Lang. This is Gaza. Now, let's just have a look how they're lining up here. Okay. This is Bakriou for them. Jimenez. Allen. This is Sadiq. Allen. Greg Gaza. Sadiq. Allen. Long ball to Andre Gray. He's latched onto it. It's Sims. Low. Backaroo with a free kick. It's not going to trouble the keeper. Tavares will come on. But I don't want Tavares to replace Smith. I want Badu to replace Smith. This will do us. 2 destroyers in midfield. This is Sadiq. Double pivot, as it was known. This is Jimenez. Low. Burst of pace from Low. Dispossessed by the midfield. By the defence. Badu. This is Joe Allen. Jimenez. Jimenez to reach Joe Allen here. Porteous running back from the corner. Amian. Sadiq to Badu. This is Jimenez. Threads it through to Josh Sims. Josh Sims with a run. Swansea are actually looking a bit more dangerous with Andre Gray up front. Bennett is on for Sadiq. Mendoza on for Sims. Andre Gray has been injured, so they're going to have to bring on Daniel Sturridge, who plays an advanced forward. And we'll have Tavares. Can't make any more substitutions. Good defender from Swansea. It's reached Daniel Sturridge, back to Jimenez. It's a free kick for some reason. Sturridge was offside. Amian. This is Raphael. Bennett. So, another 0-0. Gotta put these chances away. These are winnable games. We've stopped conceding goals, but now we've stopped scoring them. Three draws in a row. Andre Gray is out for 4 weeks. Ugh. Okay. Now the manager meeting. Got another month basically to turn this around. Three draws in a row. Luton away next. Let's have a look at this schedule coming up. Luton, Bournemouth, Cardiff, Birmingham away, Bournemouth away. What's a killer fixture? Cardiff at home. Difficult fixtures. mean, technically we've been unbeaten in 4 games, but we also haven't won in 4 games either. So lots of draws. Swansea have become draw specialists. Recently 0-0 draw specialists. If only they could just find a killer edge up front. And my plan of playing Andre Gray up front has been scuppered by injury. I'm going to lose him for this crucial month. Probably be my best player this season. But we've lost him. We're playing Luton away. Let's have a look how they play. They play 5-2-2-1. Interesting. 5-2-2-1. So we're going to play back in the 4-3-3. Basically, I'm going to have to bring Moreno back in. That's my most pick of a bad bunch, really, but he's the only one who's actually scored. Connor Wickham can come on the bench. Not going to change the defence here. It's been working quite well. What I am going to change is we're going to have Smith drop down into that hole. Where is he? Jimenez. Yeah, it's going to have to be Jimenez, I think. No, I'm going to play Martins there, actually. Just a bit more solid than Jimenez. And let's mark these central, these attacking midfielders that they've got. Let's make him more defensive, and I want him to mark this other George Moncur character. And we'll do all of this business for those guys. Yep. I mean, assuming they play like that again. Woodburn and Moncur. Oh, fucking hell. Monroe is injured, so we're not going to get to play him either. Oh, fuck Daniel Sturridge, to be honest. I'm gonna start Thomas naked. Bit of an injury crisis here. Now Luton are rock bottom of the table, so we'd hope that we can get a win off against them. Basically 4 games to save my Swansea career for the second time this season. Lost Lamore for 4 weeks. The injuries are coming thick and fast. Lamore wasn't playing anyway. Greg Garza's already made that left back position his own. found Lamore suspect earlier in the season. Well, Lamore can be unhappy, but he's injured, so what can I do about that? I'm actually going to make a little change to the midfield here. Morcar's on the verge of a sack ahead of the Luton match. Better save it just in case, what do you reckon? Just going to make one more little change here, which is that instead of playing Andre Martins, I think I want to play Badu. Not as an advanced playmaker, but as a box-to-box with a bit more steel in that midfield. I really want to fuck up the middle of their midfield with, 3 destroyers, basically. And I might even set Badu on one of their midfielders at the back here. Maybe this dude. Mark him tighter. I mean, out of these two players, who is the more? He's the box to box. Okay. I know I've got 4 versus 3, but Luton away, Bournemouth away. Save this. Okay. Let's do this. Moment of truth. Could be my last game in charge. Let's see. Luton versus Swansea. Walker fighting for his life. And it's Corey Smith to Amian. This is Josh Lowe. Is it Josh Lowe? Jordan Lowe. What's his name? Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe. Just filling in for Andre Gray. He's injured. Crucial time in the season. Gaza to Lowe to Gaza. This is Badu. Now, I don't like that short corner, so I'm going to remove that option from him. Just generally be forward, but don't do that short option. Just do that. Woodburn. Bree. Allen away. That was dangerous. This is Dewsbury Hall. Bradley. It's found Woodburn to Bree. This is Woodburn. He's finding space. Swansea get it away. Dewsbury Hall to Bree. This is Dewsbury Hall. Collins, Galloway, Collins. It's be a corner kick. Dewsbury Hall. Great save from Raphael. Gaza with a throw in. This is Gaza. The Sadiq hits it long for Nexid. Joe Allen's missed his tackle. Monkersey's Monker hits it wide. Amian. This is low to Nesid. Sid is tackled. Slugger. Dunkley. Slugger. Bradley. Gets it out to Galloway. Galloway down the left. Another corner, another. This is Lowe on a counter attack. Jamal Lowe. And Panzu gets it away. Pretty defensive formation from Luton. Swansea may be tempted to attack them using more width on the overlap, and why not? Joe Allen might come off here. And we may see Daniel Sturridge. Yeah. Swansea are going to come out and attack Luton. Trying to get those full backs, those wing backs, 2-on-1. This is Amian. This is Daniel Sturridge. To Amian. Down the right. Low. Back to Amian, who's overlapping now. Swansea push up. Nessid. More positive for Swansea. Gaza. Corner. Punched up by Bradley. Panzu. This is Nessid. To Sims. Oh, that's a goal! Oh. That's a goal! Oh, referee. Nessie with the header to Daniel Sturridge. Was that a goal? Looked like it crossed the line to me. Greg Garza's injured. Edwards has come on at left back, which is a position he cannot play, but this is Edwards with the corner. Edwards. Woodburn in acres of space. Another 0-0. Can't put those chances away. Yeah, 5-match unbeaten run, but 4 of them are draws. Bournemouth away now. Bournemouth are a very good side. Fractured toe. It's out for 3 weeks with a fractured toe, just as Lamore is injured as well. Don't really have a left back. Can Barilla play left back? Not really. Can Amian play left back? Just about. So Amian's going to have to play left back. Barilla coming at right back. Let's have a look how Bournemouth set up. They're playing this fucking 5-3-2 as well. 5-2-2. So because they're playing that, I'm going to play 4-4-2. Because they're playing like that, I'm going to play 4-4-2. With Allen and Badu in the middle. Sims and Lowe. In fact, I might play... Yeah. Rather than play Lowe, I might play Edwards on the right. Because he's very pacey. Or what about Lowe? What can he play? It's natural. It's only ever a makeshift on the right hand flank. Okay. Play Edwards and Sims. Stop talking about the streak. We'll never lose again. 5 games without defeat. 55% of fans do not want Morcar to go. We'll see about that until we play Bournemouth here. I fear a defeat will be enough. Bournemouth are a good side as well. But I'm going to play this 4-4-2 because if they're playing with wing backs, I should be able to overload them with mine. I'm going to play very attacking against Bournemouth. I know it's away, but if they're setting up like that, I'm going to play 4-4-2. Yep, no, they're playing 5-2-2-1. So why shouldn't I play 4-4-2? Overload them on the flanks, isn't it? My 4-3-3 is set up to counter 4-2-3-1 essentially. So if they're playing 5 at the back, or if they're playing with wing backs, I'll play with overlapping full backs and wingers. Oh look, good players. Let's have a look at this. Michael Webber. Very good technique. Tim Hodgson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, some good looking players there. Keeper. Keep an eye on them, the youth candidates. To get 4 stars in potential is quite good, you know. And I'll just save it here just in case we need to. My computer's been a bit dicky of late. I don't fancy going up all the way back, so not actually convinced about playing 4-4-2 against them, so if they're going to be playing like that, 4-2-3-1, I'll play 4-3-3. Really want to destroy their ability to, so let's mark this dude here tightly, but let's also push up on their midfielders. So Billing, is it? Billing's on the left. Yeah, so he should be Allen's. Billing. Sorry, Billing. Mark him tighter. And Badu will mark the other dude. Mark him tighter. Lerma. Mark him tighter. And we really want to fuck up those 3 players there, because Bournemouth are a good side. I think what happened last time we played them at home? I think they beat me at home. Let's just have a look. Bournemouth beat me in the FA Cup 2-0. They also beat me 2-1 at home. So, yeah, they've been a bit of a pest. Lanzini, let's save it just in case. And let's do this. Just a couple of things. I don't like this player here. I don't want him to come short. I want him to look outside the area. No coming short. Yeah. And also on no Amian for this game because he's playing on the left. See how this goes. Moment of truth. Hopefully we can just destroy their midfield and just nick one or free kick, something. Badu to Sadiq. This is Amian playing left back, out of position today, but both Lamore and Gaza are injured, so Amian's the only available person who can play left back in the squad. This is Sadiq to Long has picked up on the long ball. Rakalme. Lerma. Stick gets in the way. This is Josh Sims. The midfield battle is going to be crucial in this game. Morcar's putting a lot of thought into how he's going to deal with Bournemouth. He thought about doing 4-4-2, then he decided to stick with his away plan of the 4-3-3. Calme is finding space on the left-hand flank. He's given the ball to Rico. Josh Sims gets the ball away. Colin, can he keep up this Bournemouth pressure? This is Lerma. to Long. Drifts the ball out left to Raquelme, who's finding a lot of joy in that left-hand flank. Barilla has not had that much first-team action since the early start part of the season. Yeah, Rico has been dangerous. He scored from a corner. Don't want to see it. Offside, referee. Don't want to see it. Come on, let's get on with this. Calme has caused a lot of problems for Swansea today. It's Calme to Billing. Safe hands from Raphael. It's been all Bournemouth. Swansea, can't recall the last time when they had an attack. It's Amian. This is Badu. Oh, Josh Sims. Found some space. Low with the goal. That'll do it for Swansea. They'll be happy. They didn't really deserve a goal. But Amian with a lovely ball in for Josh Sims and simple cross and a header. Josh Sims is tired. He's probably give way at half time, but Barilla. Nessid to Badu. This is Joe Allen to Smith. Looks for Josh Sims. He's found him. Amian. Sadiq. Josh Sims. Nessid. Sadiq. Nessid yet to score for Swansea. It's been a miserable season for Swansea strikers. They've barely scored between them. Oh, Long. Oh, that's a fantastic tackle from Ryan Porteous. Heroic tackle. He's given away a corner, but it's Riquelme. Swansea unbeaten in 5, but they also haven't won in 4. And Josh Sims is probably going to come off. He's having a good game, but I'm tired. High risk of injury. Edwards will come on. He'll play on the right. Lowe will play on the left. A lot of pace in that team. Ream to Riquelme. Riquelme's had a loss of the ball. Barilla cuts it out. Billing. This is Rico. Sadik out. Good header away. Rico's been causing problems at left, but in fact the entire left-hand flank of Bournemouth has been causing a lot of problems for Swansea. Barilla, the right back, has not played many games. Sadik. This is Porteous. I think Morcar would be happy with a draw here. This is Badu. He's lost the ball. Long. Raphael's forced to manage to get a corner. A few long faces in the Swansea side, but they're still in this game. Bournemouth, a very good side. This is Billing to Lerma. Sadik out. Colin low with a fantastic challenge. Billing manages to get in across anyway. Sadik out. Swansea defending with their lives. Now Edwards has a chance on the counter. Fantastic pace from Owara Edwards. He's had fewer games more recently as Morcar shored things up in January. Good stuff by Edwards. This is Cabral. Raphael. Raquelme to Onomar. This is Rico on the overlap. This is Raquelme. Won't trouble the keeper. Looks like Lowe is going to come off. Where's Lowe? Let's bring on Daniel Sturridge. Saunders coming on. Oh, good save by Raphael. Amian gets it away. Bournemouth have been knocking on the door. So far, Swansea haven't let them in. Can they weather this storm? Calme with a free kick. Safe hands from Raphael. Tavares on for Badu. This is Badu. Amian. Masonda. Not many games for Masonda since he's arrived, but he's found Owara Edwards here. Edwards! It's going to be a corner. Close for Edwards. Straight at the keeper though. It's Masonda with a corner. Only as far as Corey Smith. Amian. To Barilla. Very rarely on the pitch at the same time, Amian and Barilla, because they play in the same position, but injury crisis at left back, needs must. Masonda. Cook away. This is Surridge. Kelme. Martin's on for Allen. Bennett on for Sadiq. If there's going to be time to make these substitutions, it's Jack Wilshere with a very... Jack Wilshere's come on. Amian away. Daniel Sturridge. It's going to be 1-1 here. I think Swansea will be happy with that because Bournemouth have been the better side, let's be honest. It's been scrappy from Swansea, but they've defended very well. Porteous and Sadiq have played well together, and Porteous currently keeping Ryan Bennett out of the side with his good form. I think Morcar will be happy with that. He'll be happy with that. I think that's all she wrote for today. Cowley's been sacked by Stoke. O'Neill thinks we deserve to win. I disagree. I think Bournemouth deserve to win, and we got away with a 1-1 draw. That's what I think. But that's why Morcar doesn't give interviews. No, next match, the big derby at home. Who's this Iraqi player? Striker in the reserves. Alright, let's save it. That'll do for now.